Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm back with another read. So what I love about doing readings for all of you is that I do a read that I say pick questions, and then I will use the oracle cards to answer the questions. And what I love about doing that is that the questions that come through are obviously different. And sometimes I'm a bit like, so I'm going to go through these questions. And I was a bit nervous when I read the questions, to be honest, because I was a bit like, oh, I'm not sure how this is, like I can use my own intuition, what comes through to answer the questions, a bit like the channeled letters. But I was kind of not sure about how the cards would interpret the questions. Anyway, but sure enough, I needn't not be worried because they interpret them beautifully. So I thought I will share this lady's, it's not her reading, but the questions that she asked, because I'm sure if it's one person's questions, I'm sure that other people will have the same questions. So I've used this as an example. This is for me and my twin. So the first question was, what is my spiritual purpose? And this could be with you and your twin or with you. And then the next one is spiritual gifts. What are our spiritual gifts? And then how do I open my heart fully? Because having a trouble of really living from the heart and knowing what that means. And then how do I improve my intuition? And how do I improve that connection to my twin and, the higher power? And then how do I attract my spiritual and physical match? And so this is about, how do we bring this in? And then finally, it was like 2 messages. So this is from the Universe Has My Back deck. So I thought the questions were really interesting questions. And so I thought, well, I'm going to share it because if somebody else wants, if it helps somebody else, then great. So what is the spiritual purpose? And in this, it's got the cleaning house card. So this is really, your spiritual purpose, as if you're a twin flame, is to really clean house, basically, literally, the house being the planet, because you're literally cleaning up the energy of the planet into more of the love vibration. And so however that then your spiritual purpose, whatever then how that fits into this essentially cleaning house of the planet comes to be, will evolve as you come into your journey. And so then the Universe Has Your Back guidance is this. It says, the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Because I think there's this big thing on this journey that, I think this guidance is so great. Because I think there is this perception on this journey, if you're on a twin flame journey, that, first of all, I'm a twin flame. Second of all, I have a mission. Thirdly, there's like this checklist of stuff. That if I'm fulfilling my mission and if I'm doing this and if I'm doing that, then, I can come into reunion and things. But the big thing is around that is just like this says, it's like essentially we're all here to clean house, right? Your part in that is not like it's an evolving of your journey, and it will change and it will grow. And so it's not a prescriptive thing. It will become apparent as you go further and further into your journey. So the key to the prayer is to forget what I think I need, which I thought was such amazing guidance, because our mind wants us to know, okay, well, I'm going to be a monk and I'm going to sit on an island, whatever it is, in order for me to clean house. But actually that's our mind putting us in that space, whereas actually the journey is to say, I'm ready to harness my higher power. I'm ready to go on my spiritual journey. Please guide me the way I need to go. Okay, so again, that is about releasing the expectation and just trusting, right? Whichever way you're going to clean house is the right way for you. Because the next one was about spiritual gifts. What are my spiritual gifts? Okay, and this was so, again, really amazing, because the card that came out was the commitment, which is to honor your sacred commitment that you have made together. As a twin flame, as a beloved, you have already made, this is like a pinky promise to come together in this lifetime. So it's then the universe is saying, trust, have faith. That is your spiritual gift. Your spiritual gift is uncovering your sacred union and then following that journey wherever it takes you. So, because when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. So it is about saying, I don't have to know how it happens. I don't have to, I don't have to have a plan. My plan is to trust in the higher power. My plan is to trust in my sacred union that I've made. And then I'm going to really, really work on my intuition to really see the world in a different way. And that's the gift, right? And your gifts will unfold and unfold and unfold. Again, it's about the gifts change. They grow, they change, they become more as you become more and more committed to your spiritual path. So again, it was perfect. The next question was about, I have problems opening my heart fully. What can I do? And this is about having strength, and it's about releasing the pain that's around the heart, the walls that we build up around our heart through, the pain of stuff that's been collected from childhood, from past lives, from, everything that is separating us from love. So the universe's guidance was attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So it is about saying, I release any pain, fear, judgment, any feelings of separation from my heart, because I know my connection to the higher power is where I get my strength. Okay? And so this was saying your strength, how you connect fully to your heart, is by releasing the fear, releasing all the feeling of separation. Because look in this card, she's not separated from anything. Her power comes in realizing that she has the world in her hand, and then the tree of life is growing out of her. She is the stable one that's keeping it all together. So you are always connected. And that is how you open your heart fully, by releasing everything that isn't love and doing that daily. So how do you improve your intuition? And this was, again, quite amazing how the cards come up with it. It just kind of like blows my mind. So I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. So how do you improve your intuition? By constantly having a dialogue with your higher power. By realizing that you are spirit first and foremost, and you're here to have a human experience, to maneuver, to ride the waves of any energies that aren't love. That's literally what you're here to do. And how do you improve that connection? Is to really realize that this is you and your higher power. You're doing it together. The more that you invoke your higher power to look, to work in unison with you for your life, to create your rainbow path, the more, and, journal, write a journal, every day meditate, every day wake up and say, today I let my higher power guide me. Develop that relationship really strongly, because, it couldn't be, these two cards couldn't be better, right? It's about saying, I'm a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to ride the waves because I need to learn how to live in the love vibration. Okay, so the next one was, how do I attract my spiritual physical match? Again, just amazing, because it is saying you need to go through a transformation, a metamorphosis into your true self. It's number 25, which is 7, which is your soul. And you look at the universe's guidance. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal conditions. So, you know, basically the better that you feel about yourself, the higher vibe you become. The higher vibe you become, the stronger your vibration is. And that is when the universe can really work with you to bring in the transformation in all areas of your life. And because you're doing it together, this is you and your twin's energy is just pushing you, pushing you, pushing you. You're pushing each other to become the butterflies, right? So that's why this journey is really incredible when you realize it's a spiritual path, because the spirit is pushing you, you know, you're pushing each other to become the butterfly. And that's when, you know, everything will just come together because it's supported by the universe, right, to make it happen. So, and then the final message was from the universe was to say, my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. And my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am most lost. So, which I just thought again was so beautiful, because it is, you know, on this journey, it's so, you know, there is so much kind of like pressure. Am I doing my right spiritual gifts? Am I, you know, have I got a purpose? Have I got this? Have I got that? And basically what this is saying is, look, your only purpose is to love. Your only purpose is to see beyond fear. Your only purpose is to realize that you're clearing energies on a, you know, you're cleaning house for the rest of the for the rest of the planet. So, you know, keep the faith, basically. Honor the commitment that you made, and the rest, really, you can let go. You know, just keep the faith, basically. Keep the faith and honor the sacred commitment that you made to each other. And, you know, when you lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. That is what they want you to know, because everything else will just carry on evolving more and more and more. Your spiritual purpose, your spiritual gifts, all of that will just become more and more, right? It will just evolve. And if you knew it all now, where would the fun be? The fun is in the unfoldment of the journey. All right, well, first and foremost, though, you're a spirit having a human experience, and every day we are getting closer to love. So there you go. I mean, just such a very cool idea to do for a reading. So thank you for those questions. If you want to have an 8-question read, you can. Any questions that you want to ask, and I will intuit using the cards. All right, I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.